Okay, let's be real for a second. Is your weeknight dinner rotation feeling a little stale? Have you been scrolling online, seeing these gorgeous bubbling baking dishes and wondering what the heck is going on? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the internet's latest obsession, the dumpling bake. Think of it as your new secret weapon for an amazing dinner with basically zero effort.
So, the big question, is this really the internet's easiest dinner? I mean, that's a pretty bold claim, right? But honestly, when you're talking about a one-pan meal that uses frozen stuff and is ready in under 30 minutes, it's a very, very strong contender. This is the perfect answer to dinner boredom and that 5 p.m. what are we eating panic. Okay, let's get into it.
So here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to cover the basics. What even is a dumpling bake? Then we'll explore 3 absolutely incredible flavor profiles, a creamy golden curry, a super decadent Italian-inspired twist, and a bold, spicy peanut version. And you're definitely going to want to stick around to the end, because I'm sharing the 3 non-negotiable rules for a perfect bake, no matter which recipe you go with. At its core, the dumpling bake is just pure, simple genius. You take a bag of frozen dumplings, yep, frozen, nestle them into a delicious sauce right there in your baking dish, and then you just let the oven do all the heavy lifting. No boiling water, no frying, just one pan. And the best part? It's endlessly customizable and so simple.
Think of this as a little roadmap for your taste buds. Each dumpling bake has its own personality, its own vibe. Are you feeling some Thai-inspired comfort? Or maybe a rich, cheesy Italian fusion? Or are you craving a spicy, sweet street food fix? This little chart gives you a quick look, so you can already start dreaming about which one you're going to make tonight.
All right, let's kick things off with the one that started it all, the one that absolutely took over the internet. The golden curry version is the OG, the viral classic that got everyone hooked on this trend. And trust me, it's for a very, very good reason.
And this quote just nails it. It perfectly captures the whole feeling of this dish. You get all those amazing, aromatic, creamy flavors of your favorite Thai takeout, but with the unbelievable ease and comfort of a homemade one-pan meal. It really is the best of both worlds.
The ingredient list here is just beautiful in its simplicity. The real powerhouse combination, the magic, is that full-fat coconut milk mixed with red curry paste. That's what creates this rich, velvety sauce that won't break in the oven. Everything else, the aromatics, the greens, the garnishes, just builds on that perfect foundation.
In a process, it could not be easier. You literally whisk the sauce together in the same dish you're baking in, no extra bowls to clean. Tuck in your frozen dumplings, bake them, and you're pretty much done. But that optional broil at the end, oh, that's the pro move. That's how you get those perfectly crispy, golden brown tops. Don't skip it.
Okay, let's switch gears. We're going to take this whole concept and travel from Southeast Asia all the way to Europe. If you are a fan of those rich, creamy tomato sauces, this next one is 100% for you. We're talking about an Italian-inspired twist. Think pasta alla vodka, but we're swapping out the penne for plump, tender dumplings.
Exactly. This one just feels a little more decadent, you know? A little more sophisticated. But it's still ridiculously easy to make. It's the kind of dish that tastes like you slaved over it for hours, when really it was like 10 minutes of actual work.
So, the key here is starting with a really good quality sauce and, of course, the magic of the cheese. A good jar of marinara or vodka sauce does all the heavy lifting for you. But the real showstopper, the ingredient that makes this so luxurious and special, is that gorgeous ball of burrata that melts into a creamy, dreamy pool right on top. Now, the secret to this one is the 2-stage baking process. It's super simple, but makes all the difference. First, you bake the dumplings in the sauce so they cook all the way through. Then, you add the cheese on top for just 5 more minutes. This little trick ensures your dumplings are perfect and the cheese is gloriously melty, not burnt or rubbery.
All right, for our final variation, we're diving into some seriously bold flavors. This is the spicy peanut dan dan bake. It taps right into that whole spicy, sweet and spicy trend, and it delivers this savory, nutty punch that is just impossible to resist.
This quote absolutely nails it. This is the bake you make when you want something deeply, deeply satisfying and just packed with flavor. It has that addictive quality of your favorite bowl of dan dan noodles, but it's all transformed into a comforting, shareable bake.
The magic here comes from a few pantry heroes. You've got creamy peanut butter for that richness, soy sauce and rice vinegar for the savory, tangy balance, and of course, chili crisp for that incredible texture and hum of heat. This combination is just a guaranteed craving killer.
Okay, the one key technique to pay attention to here is whisking the hot broth into the peanut butter. That's the secret to getting a silky smooth sauce base that doesn't clump up. As it bakes, the sauce doesn't just get hot, it transforms, thickening into this rich, savory gravy that clings perfectly to every single dumpling. It's so good.
So we've just walked through 3 amazing but very different recipes. But now, let's get down to the fundamental principles. These are the 3 golden rules that apply to any dumpling bake you want to create. If you master these, you can basically invent your own versions with total confidence.
Okay, let's start with rule number 1. And honestly, this is the most important one on the whole list, so listen up.
Do not thaw your dumplings. Seriously, it might feel weird, but trust me on this. If you thaw them, the wrappers get all soft and delicate, and they'll just turn to mush in the sauce. Using them straight from the freezer is the non-negotiable secret to making sure they steam perfectly and hold their shape.
Rule number 2 is all about creating that perfect texture that makes this dish so unbelievably good.
You want to nestle the dumplings in the sauce, not totally bury them. You gotta leave those little tops exposed. This allows the oven's heat to create this amazing textural contrast. The bottoms of the dumplings get soft and steamed in the sauce, while the tops get delightfully chewy and a little bit crisp. It's fantastic.
And finally, our third rule. This is the secret to making your bake look as absolutely delicious as it tastes.
After the main baking time, your dumplings will be cooked through, but they might look a little pale. So, switching the oven over to broil for just the last 2 or 3 minutes is the ultimate pro move. It gives the tops that beautiful, appetizing golden brown color that just makes you want to dive right in with a spoon.
And that's a wrap. You've got the concept, you've got 3 incredible recipes to start with, and you've got the 3 golden rules for success. So the only question left is, what kind of dumpling bake are you going to create first? The possibilities are pretty much endless.